Heather, since in the last video we talked about my favorite Pops of 2018, the Venom set, and the video being, I don't know, more about me, I figured on this video it would be about me again, where we talk about the Avengers set that I love so much.
My life.
Welcome to the Gastlecast! I'm Chris.
I'm Heather.
And hey! That cool Avengers set, remember that one?
I do.
From a long time ago?
I do.
A set of grails, Heather?
I do.
Grails that I wanted so bad.
I do.
And you got them for my birthday?
I do.
I remember coming home from work, walking into the kitchen. There was a box that was presented to me. You handed me the box. I opened the box, and I rejoiced, baby. I was dancing all up and down those floors. I was having the best time ever. It was the greatest thing ever. It was probably the greatest birthday I've ever had in my whole life.
I don't remember it that way.
What do you mean?
That did not happen.
Well, how did it happen?
Well, your birthday's in November, and I probably started looking for these Pops in about July. And my goal was to get the entire set by your birthday, because I knew you really wanted them. And finally, after about 4.5 months, I got all of them. And I wrapped them up like the week before your birthday, and I was so excited to give them to you.
Yeah?
And you got home, and I handed you...
This is where the dancing comes in.
No.
No?
I handed you the box, and you opened it. And I was like, you just sort of stared at it blankly and like pulled them up and you were looking at them. And I said, well, what do you think? And you said, oh, thank you. Like real quiet. And like, oh, I really like it.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Really?
You really did.
Was I like, I wasn't excited at all?
I think you were excited, but you were real sick.
I remember being very excited. I couldn't wait. I was sick.
Yeah, you were
sick. Oh, well,
sick.
there's the reason, Heather. But I danced.
You didn't dance.
I didn't?
No.
I swore I danced.
No.
Huh. I'm sorry that I reacted that way. Even though I was sick, I really thought I danced.
No, you didn't dance.
Every gift I've ever given to you, you've danced.
Well, yeah.
And you've been pretty excited. In fact, one time you cried when I gave you your wedding ring.
I did cry, but it was only because it was you proposing and not Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yes, it was true. In 2017, on my birthday, Heather did pick me up all of the Avenger Pops. It was amazing.
It was.
There was one Pop that you forgot, though, and I was really bummed out about it.
I know you were, and you don't have to remind me that I'm just some poor peasant without $1,500 lying around for a Pop.
I thought you could scrounge up a couple dollars and buy me that Loki. He's not that expensive, Heather. Okay, he's really expensive. These Avenger Pops are amazing, and I remember we were trying to track them down for so long, and somehow you got your hands on them. So I figured in this video, you could tell us more of the story of how you got them. So this is the very first time we've ever pulled these out of the box, so this is sort of like kind of a review at the same time.
Yeah.
So we'll go over each one. You can talk about how much you paid for them, where you got them, and all that kind of good stuff. Where did you get the bulk of these? Did you get them all from online on eBay or trades or what?
Really interesting story on how I got all of them. Every single one came from eBay.
Wow. They all came from eBay.
Such a cool story, I know.
We'll start with the Thor Pop. Now, I do want to say, again, first time I've pulled these out of the box. This guy is awesome. I love this Pop. I love his hammer here. He's great looking. He looks just like the Thor from the movie. He has the long hair and in fact, in the first Thor movie, he had a very bright mustache and beard. It almost looked ridiculous. Like somebody had blonded it, like with a box color.
Like Malfoy's hair color in the Harry Potters?
Yeah, but it was like all around, like here, it just looked, like even the eyebrows, everything looked fake. So in the later movies, they made it a little bit darker and it looked more realistic. But this sort of has that look and feel to it, like that really fake. But in Avengers, it did look a lot better. But this Pop is pretty cool. I mean, with nothing crazy with this one. I mean, it's Thor, hammer, and he's wearing the cool suit. I love that particular suit from that movie.
Really?
And he has the red cape back there.
He's got a red cape.
So what's the story about him?
I paid $33.99 for him. I actually found one for $18 before I turned to eBay. I found him for $18 on Amazon, and the box came in, and it was so messed up, I immediately just put it right back down and shipped it out with the return label because it was like... I hate to say it, but it was worse than the Headless Herschel box.
Whoa!
Right?
You almost did that bad, huh?
Well, I
almost
did
as
that
bad
bad.
as me.
But the thing is, I didn't give it to you. That's what separates you and I. But I ended up spending about double on this guy, but the box is pretty much immaculate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, the boxes... Actually, I would say that all the boxes on these guys are perfect.
Yeah, for Pops that are 6 years old.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So how much is he worth now, Heather?
He is worth $23 on Stashpedia. So I lost about $11 on him.
Wow. That's interesting,
From
because you would
Undercurrent.
think he would just go up like the rest, because all the other ones are sort of up there, except for this guy.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know. Maybe they made more of him than the other ones. The next one in line is this Nick Fury. This is the only Nick Fury pop out on the market right now. And they picked a really cool mold. It's Nick Fury through and through. I mean, how much can you mess this guy up? Black outfit, eye patch. Boom. Done. There he is. He's there. So, I'm glad that we have this one. We do need a new variation of Nick Fury. It would be nice if we got one from Winter Soldier. Hello. Or maybe they'll make him for the new movie that's coming out that he's in.
Maybe.
Captain Marvel.
Maybe.
Yeah, so that would be cool. It would be nice if we could get some fading away characters from Infinity War.
That'd be
because
cool.
he faded. That'd be kind of cool to have a faded version of Nick Fury. I got ideas, Heather.
You do?
You just need to open those ears up and listen. So what did you pay for this guy?
I paid $39 for him.
What? Well, I know his value, Heather.
What is it?
$77.
Whoa!
Boom! Now,
That-
these are all Stashpedia prices, by the way.
Yeah. That totally makes up for the $11 loss on Thor.
Yeah.
I will say that he was the hardest for me to find.
Whoa.
He really was. And the next one is this guy, Captain America. What do you think of him?
I absolutely hated the suit in the Avengers movie. Hated it. I remember watching it in the theater and thinking, what did they do? Because Agent Coulson, he like actually in the movie he says, I designed your suit and all this stuff, and I was like, Agent Coulson, you son of a b. Don't even right now with that suit. But in pop form, I love it. I think he's awesome looking. I did notice, however, when we pulled this out of the box, his shield does not disconnect from his arm.
Right.
And I've noticed in a lot of the newer ones, it connects to his arm or it connects to his back. We noticed that when we out-of-boxed a couple. The uniform, costume, looks exactly like it did in the movie. I've noticed that with these guys. They look exactly like their counterparts in the movie, down to every single detail. When it comes to a figure like this, you have to take out a couple of things. And, I mean, these are really accurate for little tiny bobblehead action figures. I'm really blown away by them. So, Heather, what did you pay for this guy?
I paid $40 for him.
Wow. And I know, by looking at Stash, he's worth the big 7.7, baby.
Whoa.
You did really good on these guys.
Do you want to see my favorite one from the set?
I would love it.
It just so happens to be my favorite from the Venom set as well, except this one isn't in Venom form.
Oh, okay. Let's see it, Heather.
It's the Hulk.
Yeah, he's cool.
Love him. My favorite part about him isn't like that he looks like the Hulk and he just like is the Hulk through and through. It's that he's a bobblehead, but like his head's sitting on his shoulders, so he bobbles like just barely. Like it's he doesn't have a neck. He literally is like, look, do you see this?
Yeah, he does not move at all.
I'm wondering, he moves a little bit.
A little bit.
But I'm wondering if that's the case with all of them, or we just sort of have like a flawed spring on him.
A weird one? He looks like one of the
Yeah.
Oompa Loompas.
He does.
Yeah, he looks like an Oompa Loompa or something. His neck, in fact, it might be that it's twisted.
No, stop, you're gonna break him.
Well, no, because sometimes the
Please stop!
I'm trying to fix his spring, Heather. Look at him. He looks weird. His head's like this way, too. But look at the difference. I mean, they
It's
didn't even
wild.
make this Hulk that large in comparison to, like, the other the other figures.
I think the bodies are practically the same.
Yeah, the bodies are the same, and I guess back then
heads.
the bodies were practically the same. I mean,
Yeah.
they were all kind of the same mold, and then they put different clothing and things on them. So Heather, what did you pay for this guy?
I paid $39 for him.
Whoa! And now he's at
$72.
And last but not least, one of my favorite characters, the guy that got the Marvel Cinematic Universe started, Iron Man himself, baby. There he is. This pop is really cool. Very similar to the other pops. There are some paint flaws on this guy as well. Very minor. But the suit looks exactly like the suit from the Avenger movie.
Wow.
They got all the color patterns proper. There's some silver and gold in there because that's what that suit looked like. Of course, the red. He's one of my very favorite Iron Mans throughout all the different Iron Mans that they've come out with so far. I love this one because I love that suit so much from that movie. But he's cool looking. You know, he looks like a Funko Pop. Like, I feel like Funko Pops were made to look like this.
Yeah.
And now they've turned in and morphed into something greater. I mean, there's great things, right? They look great. They look awesome. But this is what they were originally supposed to look like. So when I think Funko Pop Iron Man, I think of this guy.
Yeah.
So Heather, what did you pay for this guy?
I paid $38 for him.
$38. That's pretty good because now he's 81, baby.
Wow.
I know. He's way up there. Well, guys, these are some awesome Marvel Pops. If you don't already have them, try to get your hands on them because you will not regret it.
No, they're really cool.
What is your favorite from this series, from this Avenger series? Pick out your favorite pop from these 5 guys right here. Guys, remember to go over to our Instagram at Gastlecast. You can email us at gastlecast@gmail.com. And you can also send us some viewer mail at P.O. Box 133, Annapolis Junction, Maryland 20701. You can send us letters. You can send us pictures. You can draw a cool picture of me. Because I'm pretty awesome. Can't help that. You know what would be cool? If somebody sent a picture of us drawn as Pops.
That would be pretty cool.
Wouldn't that be cool? Boom. That's how you win, Heather. That's how you win. Guys, remember to please comment, like, subscribe, and share us with all of your friends. That's it for this video, guys. We'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.
We hope that you enjoyed this episode of the Gastlecast. If so, please hit that subscribe button and check out some of our other fun content.
We've left you some links to some of our other videos that we thought you might like.
We'll catch you next time.
Bye.